Hi, my name is Mrs. Stearns and I teach kindergarten here at Northwide Elementary. This will be my 21st year in teaching, and so I just wanted to fill you in on a few things through our virtual open house. First thing I want to talk about is masks. I am a kindergarten teacher, and kindergartners, while we are in the classroom and they are sitting in their own seats and distanced from their other students, will not be required to wear a mask. But if they are riding the school bus, they will need a mask. And there are other times in our school day where their masks are going to be needed. And so it's important that your student has a mask with them every day when they come to school, and that they know how to take it on or put it on and take it off on their own. Next thing we need to talk about is tying shoes. We do not tie shoes in kindergarten, so your kindergartner needs to come to school knowing how to tie their shoes, or they need to have a pair of shoes that do not need to be tied. So that is your choice as a parent to decide on those things, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we do not tie shoes in kindergarten. They need to already know how to tie their shoelaces. Next thing we're going to talk about is snack. We do eat snack in the mornings at 10:15, and so it is very important that the snack that you send, the supply list said 4 boxes, the snack that you send is something with not a lot of sugar in it. We need to have things like crackers, pretzels, goldfish, crackers, those kind of things that don't have a lot of sugar in them that the kids can eat in the morning time. Okay, and then we're also going to talk about bathrooming. So in kindergarten, your student needs to be able to take care of all of their bathroom needs on their own. They need to be able to zip their pants on their own, snap their snaps, do all that stuff on their own. So that's something you need to be practicing with your student also. This year, the classroom's going to look a little different. There's a lot more tables in it. We are seating 2 students per table instead of 4, and so there's a lot more tables in there. A lot less of the big stuff that used to be in there is not in there anymore. So kind of go over with your student that when they're in the classroom, it's important that they stay in their seat, that they stay in their specific area that they've been assigned. That we need to keep our hands and our bodies to ourselves. We're not to touch other students or their things. So this will just help if you can go over that with your student, and then I will go over it when we start school, and we will keep going over it because it's an important thing to know. So those are some things that we want to kind of cover with you and let you know. Next thing is backpacks. Your student on their supply list is asked to have a backpack, and so we ask that you have a backpack. They will each have their own individual cubby that they will have a designated area where their backpacks and their jackets and things will hang each day. In the backpack on the first day of school, you can bring all the school supplies that are on the school supply list. And then after the first day of school, we're asking that nothing be in their backpacks, that they don't carry things back and forth from home. So one of the things that we have a lot of students want to bring is toys and things from home. And that has always been a policy that I do not allow toys from home in my classroom, and that will continue to be the policy this year. They need to leave all of their toys at home. They can play with them at home, but we do not need them here at school. We have plenty of other things that they can play with here at school. So one thing that you may want to add to their backpack and keep in their backpack is an extra pair of clothes. What that extra pair of clothes does is if they happen to have an accident in the bathroom, or if they spill something on themselves at breakfast or lunch, this gives them something that they can change into that is going to fit them and that they are familiar with. So that's what I always tell my parents, that it's a good idea to always keep a spare outfit in their backpack. If we do continue to do take-home folders, which I'm not sure if we'll be doing those this year or not, that will bring their papers home every night, and you just need to look at those and take the papers out, and then the folder comes back in the morning. So you'll get more information on that when we know more about whether we will be doing take-home folders or not this year. Let's see. And the last thing I want to do is cover my classroom rules and expectations for my students. So rule number 1 is kind words and kind actions. So we want students to treat others how they want to be treated. And so I always encourage my students to use words that they would want others to say to them, or actions that they would want to happen to them. If it's something they wouldn't want someone to say to them or do to them, then they need to know not to do it to others. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is be a good listener. So it's important to listen to the teacher when they are talking, and then it is also important to listen to our friends when they're talking. So it's important when our friends are talking that we listen and we are not talking ourselves. And so this is a good skill that we want the students to get used to doing. Number 3 is very important this year, and that is keep your hands and your bodies to yourself. So it's going to be very important for students this year. I know it's going to be hard for kindergartners when they see their friends and things like that, that they're not going to be able to go up and touch them, and that they're not going to be able to hug and hold hands and do things like that. So it's very important as parents that you go over that before they go to school, and then we will also be going over it daily in the classroom. So those are things that we need. And then the last rule that we have in our room is quiet voices. So quiet voices just means that when we're in the classroom, when we're in the bathroom, hallway, cafeteria, wherever we are, we need to either have a quiet voice at some times, and then sometimes a zero voice. And a zero voice just means no talking. And so your students will be learning those things in the first couple days of school. And I just wanted to let you guys know that those are some of the policies that I have in my classroom. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me via email. Email is probably the easiest and the quickest way to get a response from me. So my email is aststearns@nwhite.k12.in.us. You can find it on the school website. So if you ever have any questions or anything you need to talk to me about, that's the quickest way to get a response from me. It's what I see the quickest. So we're looking forward to this year. We're going to take this change and move with it, and we're going to color the world with kindness. So I will look forward to seeing the students on the 13th. Thank you.